What's going on with all my billionaires out there? This the guy, Hoods Billionaire. Welcome to Hoods Billionaire TV. Big favor, big abundance. On today's episode, we are going to be talking about the follow-up to the PNB Rock situation. Let's talk about it. So multiple reports have come out. I've heard reports that PNB Rock actually dropped his real location before his girlfriend dropped their location in the restaurant. I heard he dropped his location, saying that he was at Roscoe's and then deleted it. So I guess, coming to his senses, God bless the dead on his transition. But just like, I probably shouldn't post that. And then she posted her location later. I don't know how true that is, but that's the definitely word on the street and reports that are coming out about that. So just sounds like, from a lot of the interviews that I saw with PNB Rock, with DJ Academics, and other interviews, it definitely sounded like he understood that element. It definitely sounded like he understood that element, and it definitely sounded like he understood how to move in regards to, in concept, what's the right thing to do. It definitely sounded like that in concept. You see what I'm saying? So this is just one of those situations where he didn't take his own advice, or he might have got lulled into a false sense of security because he was able to maneuver himself out of some situations. You know what I'm saying? Where, what it sounds like to me, he insinuating is he was strapped. He probably just didn't want to say that, because of the gun laws that's in Cali. He letting me know, you know what I'm saying? And that's probably would have given him a false sense of security. And probably just feeling like, they were on Fairfax, you know what I'm saying? A nice area, you know what I'm saying? So, he probably figured like, man, look, as long as niggas know, you strapped and you ain't just finna go, they'll let you make it. You feel what I'm saying? So, applying that principle is like, once again, I told you about situational awareness. You applied that principle in a different situation. You know what I'm saying? So let me tell you something. Even if he was strapped in that Roscoe's, even if he was strapped and it was just on him, one in the chamber ready to go, regardless, like I said, a nigga come and get the drop on you with in front of your baby mama, and it's just you and your baby mama, and y'all at a restaurant, and this nigga got it in your face, you give up your goddamn jewelry. You give it up. You don't put up no struggle in no situation like that. You just don't. That's insane. Give that shit up. Your shit insured. You'll get it back. You feel what I'm saying? I'm hoping. I'm pretty sure his was probably insured. So you'll get it. They'll cut you a check, man. You'll get that shit right back. You know what I'm saying? So that's just one of those crazy situations where it's like you went against your own rules. Now, you know what I'm saying? I be speaking about this with my brothers a lot, where it's like, bro, like, and I'm not saying he wasn't really living like that in real life. You feel what I'm saying? But I did see him on Instagram. He might not have been giving up his location up, but kind of pretty much letting it be known you in Cali. You showing all your shit. You putting all your shit in the camera. You feel what I'm saying? And letting it be known what you own, and ain't no telling who watching you, because once again, these motherfuckers, his girl had 500,000 followers. You feel what I'm saying? And this nigga, I'm sure he had millions of followers. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, you don't know who watching you, bro. You don't know who watching you. You don't know who's sitting on you and plotting on you. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta move right. You gotta move smart, man. You feel what I'm saying? And when I be telling niggas, man, you gotta really be the person that you say that you are. You feel what I'm saying? And when I say that, it's like, it's a lot of things that I speak on. You feel what I'm saying? About my, my life, or, things and situations that I've been through, or, things, particular ways of life that I practice. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, when people meet me in real life, it's like, oh, this nigga is really the person. You really live by that foundation that you speak on. You feel what I'm saying? When I tell motherfuckers I ain't on social media, I literally mean that. I'm not on social media. I be going on social media cleanses for 4, 5, 6, 7 months at a time. This is all, verified. You go on my battery life right now on my iPhone, you will not see any Instagram time on there. I don't care if you go to 10 days, the 124 hours is not going to be on there. You know what I'm saying? I know how to cleanse from situations, especially when you're tapped in. You know what I'm saying? It's like I can just feel something in regards to, social media making people crash out. So it's like I would disconnect from things that everybody else does. I will disconnect from things that everybody else does in order to, preserve my situation and my particular safety. You feel what I'm saying? Or if I just feel something that goes against the frequency that I'm on, I don't give a fuck who doing it, how many people doing it. I'm not gonna do it. You feel what I'm saying? And that's how you gotta move. You really gotta be in tune like that. So just wasn't, paying attention to how he was moving, and said those type of situations can happen. Like I said, and like I said earlier, the root cause of this problem, the root cause of the problem is wearing $250,000 worth of jewelry in anybody hood. I don't give a fuck who hood it is. I don't give a fuck you in LA. I don't give a fuck you in fucking Little Rock, Arkansas. I don't give a fuck where you are. You feel what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if you in Norfolk, Virginia. I don't give a fuck where you are. You do not wear no $250,000 worth of jewelry in the goddamn trenches. You know what I'm saying? With no security. Really, you just shouldn't even be there. Like, I'm just finna just keep it 100 with you. You shouldn't even be there. A lot of the shit, it's like he was having contradictory points. Like he was saying a lot of shit that made me feel like he was aware and knew how to move. But then he'd say shit that'd be like, in an interview where he was like, would act like, I just like going to the hood when I go to different places. That's just me. And that might have really been him. But you didn't have somebody around you telling you that like, hey, this shit is just, that's not the way to go. Like, nigga, you don't need to just be pulling up in random niggas' hoods that you don't really know like that, just to let niggas know like I'm really from that turf too. Like, that's just crazy. That sounds crazy. That just sounds crazy. That don't sound right. That don't sound like nothing right. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know how this shit go, man. Shit be crazy, but it's like you gotta really just pay attention to shit like that, man. You really gotta pay attention to shit. You really gotta just have a thorough understanding of how to move, what to do, where to go. You know what I'm saying? And you niggas don't be moving the right way, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what really ended up happening. And your woman following your lead, man. She see you posting your location, even if you erased it. It seems like you all guys were already having an issue about social media. You know what I'm saying? Where you locked her out of her social media. So you got to lead by example. You can't put your shit and then erase it and you telling her not to do it. You can't do it at all. You have to show her, this is my real walk of life. I really live like this. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no capping to it. Like, and that's another thing with social media. Like, I tell people, like, it's a good tool to network. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you trying to, network, promote a business, build a brand, like, it's a good tool for that. But you know what I'm saying? You have to live your real life in reality. You have to live your real life. And real life is so much more beautiful and has so much more connection than social media. If you do it for too long, it feels robotic. It feels like it's scrambling your brain. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like you got to release from that shit, and you got to live and be connected with life, with the Most High, with nature. You know what I'm saying? With the universe. You got to connect. You feel what I'm saying? In real life, social media can be a representation, can be like a summary or representation of your real life. You feel what I'm saying? And it can represent, how your real life is going, but you can't actually live your real life through social media. I think that's where a lot of people getting shit fucked up. Like, you niggas be living their life through the app. That's just not smart. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's just not smart. You know what I'm saying? That's a dangerous way to live life. And you just fucking with your brain, and your motherfuckers be soulless on that shit. Like, it really be taking people chi from them. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm good on that. You know what I'm saying? I just choose to live in real life and reality and move smart, man. Like I said, $250,000 worth of jewelry in the trenches and anywhere is some fear factor shit. You're not even supposed to be able to pay a motherfucker to do that. I don't give a fuck. Even if he was tapped in, I don't give a fuck how tapped in you are, bro. Like, that's just not something that's just smart to do. You know what I'm saying? With no security and just your baby mama, nah. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that ain't the way. You know what I'm saying? It's just not the way. So, you know, if anything from this situation, as it just continues to develop, I'm definitely just speak on it more. But I just want all of my black kings out there. Number one, the ones that's in the trenches and don't got nothing. I want you to connect. I want you to find one positive thing in your life that you can be grateful for. You know what I'm saying? And just build off that. I don't give a fuck if it's your kids. I don't give a fuck if it's your mama. I don't give a fuck whatever it is. Just find something that's going to start connecting you to love. Because you are not connected to the vibration of love. You are not connected to the vibration of positivity. You know what I'm saying? On that side of creation of the Most High God, because there's a positive and negative to every force. You are not connected to the positive side. You are not connected to your soul to kill somebody in cold blood and take they fucking jewelry off they dead or dying body. That is a soulless demonic act. You feel what I'm saying? So that just lets me know that there isn't a lot of the frequency of love. People that are in these living conditions are abandoning, you know, their foundation and connection to love and positivity. So I just want you to find something that you are grateful for in your life and build off that. If you love your daughter, if you love your children, your son, your mama, your whoever it is, you know what I'm saying? I want you to look at them and say, well, shit, do I want to be here so I can stay connected to this person and help this person, and love this person, provide for this person, build for this person? That's all it takes is a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? Feel a little bit of that love. You know what I'm saying? So you can wake up out of that demonic trance that got niggas just doing flat out fucking demonic shit. That's just fucking demonic, bro. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even finna speak too much on like my background shit I done did. I done made them mistakes. Trust me. Trust me, I know all about it. You feel what I'm saying? Trust me, I do. You know what I'm saying? Niggas know. I don't gotta say nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas know. See, that's the thing when you comfortable with who you are in real life, you can, I'm embarrassed about shit that I've done in my past. Like, I'm embarrassed about it. That shit don't make me, that shit fucks with my spirit and fucks with me anytime if I ever dwell on it. That's why I try not to live in the past at all or reflect a lot on negative shit because it hurts me on my inside, literally, that I was that lost and on that type of time. You feel what I'm saying? On that type of demonic time. That shit is not nothing to brag about. That shit is not nothing that is cool. It is not cool to take shit from people. It is not cool to make people fear for their life. It is not cool to do any of that shit. That shit is not cool. You feel what I'm saying? That shit is not cool. There's nothing cool about that. You know what I'm saying? What's cool is being a motherfucking boss and building a company and putting your people on and, you know what I'm saying, helping, showing your people a way out that doesn't involve demonic time. You feel what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying, man. Niggas gotta find something they grateful for. Just get that little spark of love in your heart and build on that, man. And build on that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a very soulless act. Very soulless, very demonic. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments about this whole situation, man. This the God, Billionaire. Big favor, big abundance. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. This the God, Billionaire. Big favor, big abundance. I'm gone.